London, around 1700, a quiet morning. Walk, 5-minute voiceover. Step quietly into the past. Morning mist hangs above the River Thames as the first light of day reaches the rooftops of London. The city is beginning to wake. Wooden carts roll slowly across the streets, and the sound of distant church bells spreads through the cool air. This is London at the beginning of the 18th century. Using historical engravings, maps, and architectural records, we can imagine what the city may have looked like more than 300 years ago. The goal is not to explain the city like a lesson, but simply to observe it as daily life begins. The Great Fire of London happened only a few decades earlier. Much of the city has already been rebuilt. New stone buildings stand beside older wooden houses that survived the disaster. The streets are narrow and uneven. Shopkeepers open heavy wooden shutters while apprentices sweep dust from the doorways. London Bridge. One of the busiest places in the city is the bridge that crosses the Thames. London Bridge is lined with houses and small shops built directly on top of the stone structure. People move constantly across it. Merchants, travelers, and workers beginning their day. Below the bridge, the river flows quickly. Small boats move along the water, carrying goods toward the markets of the city. Not far from the river, another open space slowly fills with movement. Cheapside Market. Vendors arrange vegetables, bread, and meat across wooden tables. The smell of fresh food drifts through the market square. Buyers speak with merchants while horses pull carts filled with supplies. For the people here, this market is part of everyday routine. Families have bought and sold goods in this place for generations. Beyond the market streets rises one of the newest landmarks of London, St. Paul's Cathedral. The massive dome of St. Paul's Cathedral now dominates the skyline. Rebuilt after the Great Fire, the cathedral stands as one of the most impressive structures in the city. Workers and travelers pause briefly to look toward the enormous stone building before continuing through the streets. The city grows busier as the morning continues. Printers begin their work inside small workshops. Blacksmiths hammer metal tools outside narrow alleys. Children run through the streets while messengers hurry past, carrying letters across the city. Smoke rises from chimneys across the rooftops as homes prepare the first meals of the day. Life in London moves quickly, yet the city itself feels permanent. The people walking these streets cannot know how much the city will change in the centuries ahead. They cannot imagine railways, electric lights, or the millions of people who will one day fill these same streets. To them, this London already feels vast and important. Slowly, the camera begins to pull away. The streets grow quieter again as the view rises above the rooftops. Church towers and chimneys stretch toward the morning sky, while the Thames winds through the heart of the city. Some of these places still exist today. The river still flows through London. St. Paul's Cathedral still rises above the skyline. But the world around them has changed beyond recognition. Yet somewhere within the stones of the old streets, the quiet rhythm of that morning in 1700 still remains.